Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my very first nail tutorial, I guess. It's not so much a tutorial as it is showing you how I personally do my nails, so I guess tutorial might be the word. I don't know. But a quick disclaimer, I do not claim to be a professional at this. I do not claim to know what I'm talking about whatsoever. I'm just going to show you what I personally do and what works for me. And we've got this little Christmassy inspired nail look going on. I love polka dots, I love Christmas, so we just meshed them together and this is what I came up with. And I did this using nails that costed, I think they were $5.88 at Walmart. You could probably find them online even cheaper. This one came with the glue. The nails are by Kiss, and these are what they look like. There is 100 nails in there. They are the active oval shape because I have a toddler. I do good to function when they're this long. I did this using 3 nail polishes. I'm not really sure where exactly I got all of them. This one was a flea market find, and these two I'm not really sure. I've had them for so long. I actually put them up somewhere and lost them until about 2 weeks ago. So when I got them out, I wanted to play with them. This one is by CoverGirl. It's Boundless color, and the color is 500 White Night. Like I said, I don't know how old these are. It worked just fine, but I don't even know if they still make it, and if they don't, I'm so sorry, but just any white nail polish would work. Then this one is the Pure Ice, and it is in Cream Wild Thing or Creme Wild Thing. It is number 616, and it just looks like this. It's a very pretty lime green shade. And the last one is Wet n Wild, and the color is red, and it just looks like this. The glue already came in this package. It was like right in here, but a lot of times I will take the glue that you use on your nails. I don't use that. A lot of times I cheat and use super glue. The way that I do my nails, they typically will last me 2 to 3 weeks. I know you can go get them professionally done, and you know, I think they're supposed to last like a month. I don't know. I've never got my nails professionally done. I would much rather do these, and then when I'm done with them, you know, you can just soak them in acetone or nail polish remover, and eventually they'll come right off. And then if you have one pop off, which does happen sometimes, like I said, this is not a perfected art that I have going on here. It's just what I do that works for me. If they pop off, sometimes I'll just carry some nail glue with me if I'm going somewhere, and then I'll just put it right back on. It's no big deal. Doesn't take any time. It dries super duper fast, so you don't really have to worry about it. And this hand is the hand that I'm using to show you guys mostly. These nails turned out kind of janky, so I put all the uglier ones on my right hand. I'm right-handed, but for some reason, I guess that makes the most sense as to why, because no, actually it doesn't make sense, does it? Anyways, I put them all the pretty ones on this hand. So there you have that. I know that I've talked a lot, so I'm going to stop rambling now, and if you want to see how to get these nails, just keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'm an open book. Just ask me whatever you want to know. And have a great day, guys. Alright, now that you've heard me ramble, let's listen to me ramble some more. So you need to go ahead and just pick out all the nails that are going to fit onto your fingernails the best, so that they are comfortable, and it is also going to help them stay on. If you get nails that are the wrong size, they're not going to stay on very well at all. You don't want to have to fight it. You want this to be a fun process. And then once you have all your nails picked out, you're going to want to make some kind of a little apparatus, and this one works pretty well. I will say that the Q-tips kind of lost their stick ability halfway through, or at least some of them did. If you figure out something else, please leave it in the comments, because this is something that I do quite often and I haven't really found anything better yet. But you're just going to roll the tape and then stick the nail onto the Q-tip. And this is what they look like when they are all stuck on there. Then you need something to stand them in while they dry, and I'm just using a little container that I got from my cousin's wedding, and I usually keep my makeup brushes in here, but it worked really good for this as well. And I'm just going to apply one coat of the white nail polish. That is really all that I needed. I don't know how every other nail polish will be, but I wasn't really too concerned with the opaqueness of it because the nail was already pretty white to start out with, and I was just going to be covering it with polka dots anyway. And this is what they look like when they're all painted and drying. Then it is time to move on to some colorful polka dots. And I'm starting out with the green shade, and I'm taking the large end of this dotting tool and just applying them sporadically all over. And then I'm going to go ahead and let that dry so that I can add the red polka dots as well. And this is what they look like when they are drying, and it is time to move on to the red. And I allowed probably about really no time in between this process to dry them because there really wasn't any need in it. I wasn't going to be overlapping the colors or anything, but that is up to you. If you feel better with letting them dry in between, then you go for it. And once I get all the red polka dots on there, I'm going to go ahead and let those dry. I personally let them dry while I took a shower and dried my hair and got ready for the day. So mine was probably about an hour or so that they dried. Then you can just go ahead and apply a top coat or a glitter polish, whichever one you would choose to do. I personally went with neither one because they caused my polish to bleed even after being drying for an hour. So I don't know what was up with that, but I didn't use one. Then you're going to want to just go ahead and rub all your nails down with a little bit of rubbing alcohol to wipe away any of your natural oil, and buff your nails up just a little bit, enough to give the glue something to stick to, but not to damage your nails super bad. And for this personal video, I'm going to go ahead and use the nail glue that came with it, but for the most part, when I do my nails, I'm using this stuff that you can get from Dollar Tree. It is just super glue that comes in a 2-pack for $1, so you can't really beat that. And you just put a little bit on your nail, enough to make it stick, but you don't want it gushing out the sides, and you want to press it down for a pretty good amount of time, probably like 20 to 30 seconds or so, just enough to make sure that it's not going anywhere. You want to make sure that it is completely dry. And there you have that. Here is some awkward poses of my hands, but the nails are awesome. My nail beds, however, are not. I'm sorry about that. Again, this is not a professional video. This is just what works for me, and these nails will probably stay on for like 3 weeks. But you want to go ahead and saw off, or you just want to file off, that's the word. You want to file off the tips because they're going to be really sharp and they will scratch you or somebody else. And this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoy. I hope that you try it out, and hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so I just wanted to share a pretty quick update with you guys on this nail situation. They are still intact, but remember how I said that I don't know how people function with those super long nails? I had to cut them off. I just can't deal. I can't deal with it. Sometimes I can keep them a little bit longer than this, but this is way longer than my natural nails, so even with them being this long, I'm really doing something. But they still are all Christmassy and cute. The pattern is still all there, so that was all I was really worried about. Yeah, I just wanted to give you that quick little update and let you know about the nail situation.